We are back. Another Sleep Token song, Caramel, or I'm from the Midwest, so I used to say caramel. And then I met her, and I'm like, I'm fucking wrong. But Caramel, I've only heard that this is kind of a doozy, and it's about kind of what the whole crazy fan base has been doing with this band, and it kind of sucks, because I just want everything to be a mystery. Keep the magic, as they say. But I guess we're gonna find out from their perspective. So let's do it.
Count me out like sirens, pay back for the good times. Right foot in the roses, left foot on a landmine. I'm not gonna be there, tripping on the grapevine. They can sing the words while I cry into the baseline. Wear me out like Prada, devil in my detail. I swear it's getting harder, even just to exhale. Backed up into corners, bitter in the lens. I'm sick of trying to hide it every time they take mine. So stick to me like caramel. Walk beside me till you feel nothing as well. Is it going good in the garden? Say I'm lost but I beg no pardon. Up on the dice below on the cards, I try not to talk about how it's harder now. Can I get a mirror side stage looking sideways? Some of your bizarres getting worse every time they try to shove a real name just to get a rise from me, acting like I never stressed out all the insane.
That makes sense.
That's what I get for trying to hide in the limelight. Guess that's what I get for having 2020 hard inside. Everybody wants eyes on them, I just wanna hear you sing that top line. You think I'm meaning, then I understand, but I'm still glad you came, so let me see those hands.
Let me see those hands. You can fight everybody.
Like caramel, walk beside me till you feel nothing as well. I'm falling free of the final paralyze. Sweetest dreams are bitter, but there's no one left to tell. Too young to get bitter over it all, too old to retaliate like before, too blessed to be caught ungrateful, I know. So I'll keep dancing along to the rhythm. This stage is a prison, a beautiful nightmare, a war of attrition. I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incisions. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't.
Talking about his past self.
Seems like it.
Pissed.
prison, a beautiful nightmare, a war of attrition. I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incisions. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't.
Man.
Well, it seems like at the end, the breakdown, it seemed like when I'm listening to it without watching a visualizer or anything, and I'm just hearing like a heavy breakdown, obviously you hear the drums and the blast beat. 2 is playing in anger, while Vessel is talking about maybe not just what the fandom has done as a whole, but the whole idea of being an artist in general. Obviously, their situation is super unique, and there's only been, a handful of artists that have gone the route of being anonymous, but you hear all the stories of, I think 3 and maybe another one getting doxxed and like their address getting released and people going fucking insane. And dude, good having a passion for something, but all we want is good music, and dude, keep the lore going for as long as it can. That was really pretty. I thought it was going to be way more, I don't know, based off of the title, maybe like Sugar, something more
soft,
lovely, but this, I mean, obviously it was, but
I'm still impressed every time just by the way they can flip genres. Like, you never know what to expect with what they release. And to be honest, I found myself falling victim to that fandom where, someone had released a name for who Vessel was potentially, and I was like, I don't know if I want to know, but then you fall into that like, well, you kind of do, and then you realize, this whole entire fandom is based off of not knowing who they are, and why would you want to break that? So
shit.
I can understand his frustration, because
I don't know. I think for me anyways, it's already gotten to the point where they'll like tell me their names, show me their face, and obviously like it's played out in such a unique way, but their music it's generational.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're at the point where in my opinion, for me anyways, you could tell me exactly who he is, who they are, what they look like.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't change a thing, and I would probably feel the exact, I don't know.
It's a beautiful song. Beautiful song. The lyrics, they kind of hurt a little bit. As a fan, it's like you kind of have to realize where he's coming from, where all of them are coming from. Yeah,
the last line, a war of attrition, I'll take what I'm given, the deepest incisions. I thought I got better, but maybe I didn't. It's like throughout this, like, that trilogy album cycle talking about, because he talked about like alcoholism and all these other vices and getting better and becoming new again.
Mm-hmm.
And here, like, it's a sad line.
There's also that separation, I'm sure, as an artist, trying to figure out, okay, here's where I start with the music, and here's where I start as a person. Do I want who I am as a person to leak into who I am as an artist if my identity is not shown as an artist?
Yeah.
So I feel for him. Sad, but beautiful song. Very beautiful.
And we got a breakdown, so
yeah, we did. Of course.
But until next time, I'm sure we're gonna probably get 2 more songs before the official album release. But thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We'll catch you again.